expect to see any violence here today.
I certainly hope so.
What's up? Welcome back. Path number 8 time. That's right. Path 8 of the Tag Team Championship here in No Mercy. And I am your host, Bloody Bill Fox. And today, we have to take a fresh tag team in as a contender. So I am going with a short-lived tag team from 1997 that I always enjoyed because they were very much the same people at the time, but one was just a little further ahead with the attitude. And that tag team I'm talking about is Stone Cold Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels. Back in 97, they formed a short tag team. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and that's the team we're going to go with here today. And in this opening run of the path number 8, we have to take 3 losses. And after that, it's all about the victories, baby. So without further ado, let's go. Path number 8. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Shawn Michaels. Look at this over here. Ready? Ready? Let's go. Chapter 1, warming up. That means we're going to see our good friends Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. The old 3 minutes or less routine. There's quite a bit of repeat ground in some of these paths, and we're going to see a lot of that, but there's some different chapters in the middle. But unfortunately, if you're heavily against losing to Patterson and Briscoe, well, this is not the path for you. And the fact that we show the match so short indicates how quick we do this. This one you can lose by count out, so as you can see here with Steve Austin, I have chosen to simply just go to the floor and go for the count out. He's flipping birds like a crazy man. That's it. I mean, you just get yourself counted out. It'll take you less than a minute as long as nobody bothers you. I have had occasions where they come after you. Like, here you go. Pat Patterson looked like he was going to come after Austin. It's like, whoa, buddy, settle down. We don't need to be hasty here. I'm trying to let you win this match. You just stay there. I'll stay here. Michaels and Briscoe were facing off, and, good times. Chapter 2, here we come. Chapter 2 begins, and it's another one we got to lose, and it's another one you can lose by count out, so that's exactly what we do. Again, takes less than a minute as long as nobody bothers you. I think it's funny how a 20 count in this game, and this is just wrestling counts anyway, but it's funny that a 20 count actually takes about 50 seconds to get done. So a 20 count in wrestling is really close to a minute. So even at 10, we're at 23 seconds. Shawn Michaels doing his best to fight off Eddie Guerrero and Chyna in the ring as Steve Austin has the emote fit on the floor. And just a few seconds, we lose this match by countout, and that's exactly what we want to have happen. So we can advance on to Chapter 3 to do some more losing. But yeah, that's your quickest way to move on in this one, and the way you need to check off the blocks and march towards 100%. So let's head to Chapter 3. Corporation or anti-corporation. I feel like we've done this one before. It's because we just visited this one in the very last path. If you've been watching along, that is. If you're just watching this one for the first time, it's definitely not repeat information. But now, instead of Shane asking the Hardy Boys to do this deed to the Dudley Boys, he's back again. And he's looking to have Austin Michaels stick it to the Dudley Boys. But as I noted, we're going to want to take a loss in this one. And that's what we're going to do here. So basically, as I say in many of these tag team situations, we're going to lose. Just try not to hit too much offense. Let them beat up on you a whole bunch. Eventually, somebody's going to get a finisher, and they're going to hit you with it. And, it's going to be great. In this case, Devon is the closest one to a finisher. So I'm trying to get Austin over there, who's already in danger. But I'm trying to get Austin into Devon's crosshairs, and it's pretty much working. Devon on the verge of a finisher, but that pesky Shawn Michaels, that great tag team partner of mine, keeps trying to save me. He's messing things up. Kind of weird to say. He's messing things up. But that's exactly what's going on there. We've got a small package from Bubba Ray Dudley. Hold down that joystick, though. There it is, 3 count, on to Chapter 4. Oopsie, I lied. We're not on to Chapter 4 yet, because I didn't pay attention to my markers. And I believe in being transparent about my errors. So that's why this is here. That's why we're here. I could have just re-recorded it. I didn't have to tell you. But I screwed up. On to Chapter 4. Here we are. Chapter 4. Internal conflict. So we saw this one in Path 7 with the Hardy Boys. This time it's Steve Austin who's going to get the unfortunate beatdowns at the hands of the corporation. So let's see what we're going to get for a matchup this time around. It may be different. Maybe. Because it's Austin and Michaels this time instead of the Hardy Boys. But Shane O'Mac is here. I believe it was against Rikishi and Richards last time. So yeah, there it is. Rikishi and Richards again. So let's head to the ring. So this time we get to defeat Rikishi and Richards, unlike in Path 7 where we had to do the first 4, I believe it was, all losses. This time around we get to take the win. So, you know, simple tag team action. Do what you can. Your strikes, your grapples. I find they reverse the strongs the most. That's definitely a tip I would give, is try to avoid the strongs. They also avoid lockups a lot. They like to really utilize the dodge button, which you can also use, but I feel the timing is way different between the regular player and the AI. But hey, at the end of the day, if you stick with it, you'll be all right. As Steve Austin now has a finisher. Typically with Austin, you're able to get 2 stunners out of things at least. If you can be really fast about it, I think you can get 3. Like in this one, we're going to get 2 despite starting kind of late. So I think you can normally get 3. But either way, Richards is in trouble. Michaels is dancing, but he's there, ready for the pin. And we get the 3. On to the next chapter, baby. All right, here we are. Some fresh material that I was talking about before after we've done a few repeat moments. Evil Gauntlet Part 5 for Part 5. Evil Gauntlet Part 1 for Chapter 5. We got the King of the Ring. Fun little fact as we are at this venue. I was at the King of the Ring that this arena is patterned after, the 2000 King of the Ring. It was at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, but at that time it was known as the Fleet Center. It was the venue that replaced the classic Boston Garden. So, yeah, Shane McMahon says we're doing a gauntlet match. We got to beat everybody. Love how I summarized that in 10 seconds after telling you about me being at King of the Ring 2000. So, there we are. It's all about the wins now. So we got TNA in the first part of this gauntlet match. But it's wins all the way to the end here at this point. So each and every time we're in a match, we are trying to win it at this point. Trying to become the brand new tag team champion to get us a showdown with the Hardy Boys. Bam, a stunner by Stone Cold Steve Austin on Albert. Prince Albert, A-Train, Lord Tensai. Man's had a lot of names. He had a great run in Japan, though. It was Giant Tensai over there was his Japanese name, but he had a good run over there. I believe he was a tag team champion a few times. And then came back to the WWE, thought maybe they might do something with him, and then no, they didn't. They did no such thing. But Albert, in true rough and tough mode, is given a bit of a challenge here to Stone Cold Steve Austin. But ultimately, Austin goes for the roll-up. We get 1, 2, and 3. Austin gets lucky. On to the next chapter. Our Evil Gauntlet continues. It's part 2. Here come Austin and Michaels. Right back out to the roaring crowd in Boston, Massachusetts. And here comes Shane McMahon getting ready to unveil who will be the next opponents in our Gauntlet Challenge, the Evil Gauntlet. It'll be interesting on a poster. Wow, we're still alive. You're trying to kill me, sir. Kill us. Ooh, the APA. Farouk and Bradshaw can be a bit of a challenge under numerous circumstances. But thankfully, Shawn Michaels with the short jab is a real good one. I mean, he'll still get countered, but one thing I've noticed with strikes is if you can get a couple of good ones in, you can really get going. But Dan Bradshaw gets the tag as Shawn Michaels continues his gyrations. Get ready. Get him. Here we go. Boop. Right in his jaw. Now, at this point, Bradshaw, we had already beat on him quite a bit, so that's why his spirit meter is just going right to hell right away. Sweet Chin Music is a great finisher. You can get 3. So, of course, we kick Bradshaw's head off 3 different times. Austin, nobody's jumping at all, so nobody really thought this one was going to be over, but it is. And we go on to Chapter 7. Let the Evil Gauntlet continue. It's part 3 of the Evil Gauntlet as we continue our march for 100%. Our march to complete path number 8. Austin and Michaels await the announcement of their next opponents on the road to their tag team championship opportunity. Gotta win the gauntlet to get there. We got X-Pac and Road Dogg. You're rested up, aren't you? No, we're not. Because we've been in a long gauntlet match, you goons. So very weird that they'd be like, oh, you're rested up, right? You haven't been in 2 matches already. Let me, come on now. We've been in 2 matches already. And we're heading for this 3rd one right now. No, we are not awake, but Michaels with a big-time splash in the ring. Ooh, X-Pac there to break it up. It's a wild brawl between Michaels and Austin. In case you were asking long ago why Michaels and Austin, fun little tag team in 1997. They had a match at the 97 King of the Ring while they were the tag team champions. They were like the same guy, but they were odd partners at the same time. It was a fun pairing, and I decided I wanted to go star-studded for the final 2. So Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels teaming up here to go after the tag team championship. We got a small package in the ring, and we got a 3 count. We move on to the next chapter. Chapter 8. Here we go. It's a life-staking championship match. I wonder why they keep saying it's a life-staking. Why are we putting our lives on the line? I mean, I understand we do that in wrestling, but, you know, for a championship, I'm going to put my life on the line? That's kind of scary, man. So Shane, once again, couldn't expect another team would be victorious. You should really stop doubting everybody. What a goonball. But now it's time for the champions. Okay, cool. So it's Matt and Jeff Hardy against Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels. We want to win this one to become the brand new tag team champions. Kind of weird that our journey for the tag team titles is going on now instead of at the very end, but you know, maybe there's another score for Austin and Michaels to settle after they win the tag team championship, similar to the other paths we've seen before. Maybe we're gonna go after Shane McMahon in the next chapter, but he's gonna have a warm-up match for us first. I don't know. It's almost like we had some fresh content in the middle, and now we're back to some of the repeat stuff, because that's just how these paths go, my friends. But, yeah, we're continuing this here. The Hardy Boys definitely in a lot of trouble. Jeff trying to counter, and he just got kicked in the ding-dongs. Well, ding-dong, I guess. You know, maybe he's got to. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate on that. We're not here to talk about that. Anyway, covered by Steve Austin. And there it is, new tag team champions. We go to Chapter 9. Forget about everything I said there, okay? Cool. Awesome. You forget all that multiple ding-dong talk yet? Well, you should. Anyways, Chapter 9, more cheating method. I figured I'd say something confusing at the very start, just like the title of this is very confusing. Our brand new tag team champions are out here. Shane McMahon coming out to the ring. He is the big-time villain in these recent presentations. You know, here he is. Again, I'm very confused by the Got Us Good at Raw, because the very last match that we were in, He won the tag team titles. Like, he didn't embarrass us anywhere at all. But anyway, we got Angle and Edge one more time. Standard tag team match stuff. In this one, they put up a little bit of a fight, as you can see from the timer there. We're approaching 8 minutes on the timer, but we just show you a snippet. We'll show a snippet here. We don't need to show the entire thing. The earlier paths, if you like full gameplay, go check out some of those earlier ones where they're taking, they're more like 45 minutes and change. But I thought, maybe we shorten them a little bit. And I think this is working out. I like this. Do the commentary over the top while, my guys do their stuff. And we've already played it. And, I think the best thing about it is you're not hearing my complete and total bitch fits. Because sometimes they're funny and other times they're not. I like avoiding them when they're not funny, but I can't control when they're funny and when they're not. So, you don't hear them here. And it works out. If you want to see live bitch fits, you can always tune into the live streams. That's where it works there. But anyway, Steve Austin goes for the cover in the ring. And we get a 3 count, and we move on to chapter number 10. Rock and roll time, baby. Chapter 10, last match. Here comes the tag team champions. So, as we've seen from the other paths, if you've been watching along, we already know who Shane McMahon's partner is going to be. There he is, X-Pac. Coming out to the ring with old Shane O'Mac. So, our final match is going to be a tag team ladder match for the gold. Shane, again, very surprised by our victory. Like, oh, okay. But, yeah, sure, let's do this in a ladder match. So from the length of this, if we show a match from the start, that means it was super short. And this ladder match is going to be on the short side. I went with the aggressive tactic in this one of going to climb the ladder almost immediately. Shane brought it into the ring and was, basically countering the heck out of me. You saw 2 reversals already. And Austin was in trouble, but Shane going to set up that ladder. And I clotheslined it over like a goof. I'm not quite sure why I did that, but a nice scoop slam onto the ladder. X-Pac trying to come and save his partner, but he gets a nice side suplex for his troubles. And then it's, let's try to set up the ladder, but Shane's like, nah, I don't think so. You're not doing that, buddy. Nice pile driver by Shane McMahon trying to break Austin's neck. Again, he's all like, hey, I'm going to channel some Owen Hart here. I'm going to dump you on your head. I'm going to crush your vertebrae, and then I'm never going to call you. Shane McMahon setting up that ladder. See, look at that. Austin's neck's like, oh, damn, kid. My neck hurts. You know what, though? I'm going to climb this ladder. And everybody's just kind of standing there. Like, you get lucky sometimes where everybody's just like, durr, what's going on? Shane's swinging at the ladder. It's not working out. Like, this is all total luck. And Steve Austin grabs this thing, and we've got tag team champions to close things out. So let's go to our customary, you are the champions. You are the champions. That's basically what's going on here. So you are the champions routine. Give them a round of applause. Congratulations. Thanks for playing. Journey starts here. It's standard fare. It's good stuff. Here comes our brand new tag team champions. Or, it's not really brand new because they won them in Chapter 8. But, you get the idea. They're the tag team champions. And they get to remain champions by enduring difficulties. And they have faith. I don't know who we is, but they have faith. Anyway, let's go check our progress as we get closer to 100%. Here we are, back on the main menu. Very nice. Very nice. I like the menu here. I like the menu. I like the music. I like the vibe. Championship. Let's go into that one. 83% of the way through, so our final path will be worth 17% of the load. We have played 8 paths. We have 1 more to go. It's been a wild, wild ride, but it's almost complete. So join me next time for the final path here of the WWF Tag Team Championship modes in No Mercy. I've been your host, Bloody Bill Vox. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.